got live at the Hive fever. I got live at the Hive shake. The bench is making real music. It sure as hell ain't fake. Get off my lawn, Grandpa.
Hey, welcome back to Boise Hive, live at the Hive. We've got a special treat for you today. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming Sisters BREWTON.
I see me in your eyes when you're looking straight at me, except it's not me I see, it's who you want me to be. If you want to be a victim, get another villain. If you want me to be the villain in your story, so you can be the hero, I could fill the role. I could be the monster that you have created. Give you all I have, even if it's tainted, you wouldn't care. Turn your back on me, now I only have the remnants of what I could have been. Didn't ask for an ending, all I wanted was a story that goes on and on. Didn't ask for you to take a bite of the poison apple that you said I gave you. Didn't stab you in the back, didn't turn it counterclockwise like you said I did. Hope you find it hard to sleep when you're looking back at me and all these things you did. Find a way to make my words unrecognizable to me. Words I never said when I tried to close the gap in between you and me. That you push me away so I can see how you're heading and how I can't help. Make me the villain in your fairy tale. You can't escape, and you never will. If you want me to be the villain in your story, so you can be the hero, I could fill the role. I could be the monster that you have created. Give you all I have, even if it's tainted, you wouldn't care. Turn your back on me, now I only have the remnants of what I could have been. Didn't ask for an ending, all I wanted was a story that goes on and on. Didn't ask for you to take a bite of the poison apple that you said I gave you. Didn't stab you in the back, didn't turn it counterclockwise like you said I did. I didn't do it. Hope you find it hard to sleep when you're looking back at me and all these things you did. Take a step back, look at the method That was Villain by Sisters BREWTON. I'm Katie, I'm the guitarist. My younger sister Daisy, who's on bass, and then my older sister Lucy, who's on the drums, and we are Sisters BREWTON. Next, we're going to be playing Glass Heart Girl, another original by Sisters BREWTON. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Glass heart in a bottle, and will it be free? Not something to remodel. There won't be a key. This heart outgrew, breaking into pieces. That just won't do. This heart's getting reckless. Its cage has been rattling. This heart's been restless. The earth's been battling to break free of its cage. Great strength it'll take. A glass heart will break, but a caged one will never get the chance to. Glass heart girl, please confess. I'll listen to your stories and all of your lessons. Did you really pack your heart up in a box? Is it true that you can't hear your heartbeat? Glass heart girl, tell me the truth. Should I be scared of feeling my own in? Do you regret it? Would you undo it? Tell me if I really want the truth. Glass girl put her walls up, locked and threw away the key. Won't find her anymore. She had her own fair share of problems. She didn't need another one. Glass girl outgrew fantasizing a future she knew it wouldn't do. This heart's getting reckless. Its cage has been rattling. This heart's been restless. The earth's been battling to break free of its cage. Great strength it'll take. A glass heart will break, but a caged one will never get the chance to. Glass heart girl, please confess. I'll listen to your stories and all of your lessons. You really pack your heart up in a box. Is it true that you can't hear your heartbeat? Glass heart girl, tell me the truth. Should I be scared of stealing my own? Do you regret it? Would you undo it? Tell me if I really want the truth. This heart's been breaking itself. Never thought that could happen. Hidden up against the walls. This is not a story but a lesson of a girl with a glass heart. A heart that shriveled up and died inside of its jail cell, where there was no window or a light that shined. A heart that was lonely, with a heartbeat so quiet that when she felt it, she had wrapped up her heart too tight. This heart's getting reckless. Its cage has been rattling. This heart's been restless. The earth's been battling to break free of its cage. Great strength it'll take. A glass heart will break, but a caged one will never get the chance to. Glass heart girl, please confess. I'll listen to your stories and all of your lessons. Do you really pack your heart up in a box? Is it true that you can't hear your heartbeat? Glass heart girl, tell me the truth. Should I be scared of stealing my own? Do you regret it? Would you undo it? Tell me if I really want the truth. Glass heart girl then told me that she said life is cruel, but nothing cuts as deep as heartbreak. I don't regret it, I would do it all again. Next we're going to be playing a song called What Could You Do by Sisters BREWTON. Yeah. You walk the way home, think about what you could do to be somebody else than you. Find somewhere to be alone, it's the most that you could do. If you were somebody else, who would you choose? And you'll want to run, and you'll want to hide. You'll run away far, and you'll be alright. And you will be free, and you will be you. Take the key to your cage, throw it away. fall apart. Everything comes to a stop at some point in time. If I woke up tomorrow and everything had disappeared, I wouldn't mind it, not even a little bit. Everyone would scream and scream. They're all running from their dreams like, whoa, whoa, the world has ended anyways. That was Think Straight, and next we'll be playing When I Leave by Sister. Yeah, When I Leave. Okay. I wonder if I left this place, would everything else go to waste? If I fell into open space, where would I end up? In a whole different place, with a whole different name. Lose myself in open space, who would I be then? I would leave everything behind, run away from every piece I find. If I could, I'd burn it all to ash. If I stayed 1 minute more, would I eventually lose my mind? I wouldn't burn it all to ash. Memories run through my mind. I should have burnt it all to ash. Lost it all, it's gone, it's fine. Did I finally cross the line? Where can I find something that's mine? Why would I lose something that's mine? Give me the papers, where do I sign? I'll always run from lost time. Everything happens by design, and now I'm out of time. Strong things in a solid base, I was built falling apart. When I fall down to the ground, will I care then? I'd be in a different place, change my whole mental state. Would that be all that I want? I'd rather not find out. I would leave everything behind, run away from every piece I find. If I could, I'd burn it all to ash. If I stayed 1 minute more, would I eventually lose my mind? I wouldn't burn it all to ash. The memories run through my mind. I should have burnt it all to ash. Lost it all, it's gone, it's fine. Did I finally cross the line? Where can I find something that's mine? Why would I lose something that's mine? Give me the papers, where do I sign? I'll always run from lost time. Everything happens by design, and now I'm out of time. Lose my mind when I think too much. Hurt sometimes when I think too hard about what I want, what I really want. What will it take for anyone to understand? I wanna be here, but I don't. I wanna leave, but how could I ever be in another place? How could I live anywhere else? I know that I can't go back. I know that I'll never apologize. I know that I won't be forgiven. I know, I know, I know. Hope that I don't disappoint. If I leave, I hope I don't come back. It's not decided completely, but I'll say goodbye now. I will leave everything behind, run away from every piece I find. If I could, I'd burn it all to ash. If I stayed 1 minute more, would I eventually lose my mind? I would have burnt it all to ash. Memories run through my mind. Should have burnt it all to ash. Lost it all, it's gone, it's fine. Did I finally cross the line? Where can I find something that's mine? Why would I lose something that's mine? Give me the papers, where do I sign? I'll always run from lost time. Everything happens by design, and now I'm out of time. Now we're going to be playing our final song, Help Yourself. Everything is clear above water. There's smoke, far clouds. There's That was our last song, and we were Sisters BREWTON. Thank you.
Hey, we are back at the Hive here with Sisters BREWTON. You guys did a wonderful show today. You entertained us really well. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's all right. Can we start? Can you first tell us your names, and if you don't mind, your age, if that's all right?
I'm Katie. I'm 14.
My name's Lucy. I am 16.
I'm Daisy, and I'm 12.
Thank you so much. And is there a story that any of you would like to share, how you started this band, whose idea, why are you doing it together, that sort of a thing?
We started like Boise Rock School, and we just like performed covers together, and we got like the idea to like perform originals, and it was kind of our dad, or like, and then we just started like doing originals, and then we started like recording them, and like and that's how it started.
Yeah, it was like mostly our dad's idea, and then when we've just been we've been working together like for like a while now, at least like 5 years, if not more.
Yeah, a long time. Actually, when we were back in the Boise Rock School, Lucy used to be our main singer. And yeah,
Okay, that sounds good. You seem like you guys get along pretty well. Are you your biological? I mean, are you sisters, right?
Yeah.
So, do you ever have any trouble? Do you have any like fights here and there?
Yeah, but it's like okay, so it's like chill. Yeah.
You got to get work done, so you can just end it there. Okay. Do you have any tips for anyone who is thinking of starting a band with their siblings?
Just try not to fight that much, because it really takes up time, and like be consistent with practicing, because that really helps. Because if you're not consistent, you're not gonna. Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that. Who's the songwriter out of the three of you?
I'm the songwriter.
Yeah.
That sounds good. So is there any performances or upcoming shows that you guys are going to do that we should check out? Or do you have a website or anything you want to plug?
Our songs, we have songs on like Spotify and like YouTube. So yeah, Sisters BREWTON.
Sisters BREWTON. All right. If there's anything else you want to add, anything about the Hive, is there anything about mental health you want to talk about, or anything about music you want to share before we wrap it up?
It was great to really perform here. It was like really good environment, very fun. I had fun, and I would love to do it again.
Couldn't say it better than that. Thanks, folks, for joining us. That was Sisters BREWTON. Hey, welcome back to the Boise Hive, live at the Hive. Tonight we've got another performance for you. This time it's going to be Calvin PINEDA and the ANTACIDS. So everyone, please give me a warm welcome for Calvin PINEDA.
Is nice, and shyness can stop you from doing all the things in life you'd like to. Shyness is nice, and shyness can stop you from doing all the things in life you'd like to. But if there's something you'd like to try, something you'd like to try, ask me, I won't say no. How could I? Coyness is nice, and coyness can stop you from saying all the things in life you might like to. But if there's something you'd like to try, if there's something you'd like to try, ask me, I won't say no. How could I? Spending warm summer days indoors, writing frightening verse to a buck-toothed girl from New Hampshire. Ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, because if it's not love, then it's the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb that will bring us together. language can't you read? Nature is a language can't you read? So ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, because if it's not love, then it's the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb that will bring us together. If it's not love, then it's the bomb. Then it's the bomb that will bring us together. Hello, Internet. Rumor has it we're back again. This is a song about 3 inmates who escaped the old Idaho Penitentiary in 1890. It is mostly a true story. Lying in the cool earth in the desert autumn weather, ankles raw and bleeding from being shackled together. We waited till the guards had all cleared out from the garden. Maybe 15 minutes till someone notifies the warden. We lie in wait. We face the sky. Oh, tonight the destroying angel, will she pass us by? I know a place where we'd be safe in Ogden, but I don't think we'll make it down to Ogden. Well, Davis broke his chain and ran for Oregon. And every night we pray he's made it safe to Oregon. Oh, we hide down in the gorge until we're starving, tracing with our fingers small prehistoric carvings, and find a garden when we clamber out. When the bloodhounds sniff us out, we are eating stolen cabbages like apples. I know a place where we'd be safe in Ogden. None of us will make it down to Ogden. You. We're making a record. I'm not sure what to say that it is about, so I'm telling people that it is a collection of ex-Mormon love songs. Ex-Mormon breakup songs. This may be more appropriate. This is one of those. It's not a breakup song in the traditional sense. In fact, I would say in some ways it is the antithesis of a breakup song in that it is a song about a family. But it is not a family that probably is super familiar to a lot of members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Or maybe it is. Actually, I think it is probably more familiar than we might assume. In the 90s, the church put out a document to the entire organization about what constitutes a family. It's more or less what you'd expect. And it is called The Family, A Proclamation to the World. Pursuant to that, this song is entitled The Family, A Proclamation. And it sounds like this. One, two, three. He's an AirPod prince smoking cigarettes off of the ground. He's an AirPod prince smoking cigarettes off of the ground. Okay, he's not well rehearsed, but he's so well versed. You can curse the ground he walks on, but he gets around. They're a Star Chart darling with a fur coat made of cement. They're a Star Chart darling with a fur coat made of cement. At the steps of the trial, they showed up in style, and you can never underestimate the power of their good intent. She's a red-headed painter with Kabbalah pouring out of her eyes. Yeah, she's a red-headed painter with Kabbalah pouring out of her eyes. She says she's sick in the head, she always brings me bread. You can see the Jordan River in every tear that she cries. A bloody red nose and he catches it all in a cup. He's dropped acid twice against his doctor's advice. He's a Broadway museum, but you gotta take the elevator up. Your family is changing, that is to say it's already changed. Your family is changing, their face is getting all rearranged. So if you're feeling a bit scared or a bit unprepared, take a look in the mirror, Dallin. You're starting to look a little strange. Longtime fans of the show will notice this capo is very far up on this guitar, much further up than I have ever endeavored before. Normally like 2, maybe 3 is pushing it. If I'm feeling crazy, I might go up to 5. This is at like 7. So shit's about to get serious. said, yes, you can. And he said his wrists felt like hand grenades the first time that he kissed an NB. Yeah, he said his guts filled with lemonade the first time he felt gender envy. Up all night watching award shows for the recently deceased. I told you I studied sacrament. I was a hollow priest. Now the trees in the southeast of Boise grow long, long, long. You say that death is the end, my friend, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong. And we said we'd never abandon it. The moment we admitted we missed you. Yeah, they said they knew you were trouble, but oh, how they couldn't resist you. And I cut the tie from my brother's neck the first time that he went to temple. I was tracking trite talks on my tape deck, trying to set an upstanding example. Up all night reading the passages marked by your grandpa in Maine. I told you I was considering anything to end the pain. The trees in the southeast of Caldwell grow long, long, long. You say that death is the end, my friend, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong. We said we'd never abandon it, not even when it broke our fingers. 'Cause we said that we had command of it, that we were the real folk singers. And I saw the hand of the Lord that night, glowing like stones underwater. Just for one moment I felt alright. I was a heavenly daughter. Oh, up all night fishing in wishing wells for coins with the beehive, and I asked if you had a favorite. You told me that it was a tie. The trees in the southwest of Cuna grow long, long, long. You say that death is the end, my friend, but you're wrong. You're wrong. Now, it is time for the country portion of the show. Springsteen's kissing on a July afternoon. I put up missing posters for the woman in the moon. Santa Claus drunk off his ass down at the Vista Bar. Pope Francis hosting Christmas Mass in the backseat of his car. This world, it is a funny place, so full of joy and sin. But do you really love me if you won't bring my toothbrush in? Black and white begonias blow up at the shopping mall. Lovely ladies taking all the kisses off their walls. Other lovers come and go, reading ancient runes, tickling Michelangelo and licking all the plastic spoons. This world, it is a funny place, so full of joy and sin. But do you really love me if you won't bring my toothbrush in? Now, baby, please, please don't misunderstand me. You do whatever you have gotta do, but please keep those defibrillators handy. My heart, it is failing over you. Johnny Cash and Jandek in a trench coat at Joanne's. I'd ask you to come watch them, oh, but you had other plans. There's a fine line between wanting what you can and you cannot have. It's a feeling's kinda haunting. It's a burn that can't be sad. This world, it is a funny place, so full of joy and sin. But do you really love me? I said, do you really love me? I said, do you really love me if you won't bring my toothbrush in? Thank you. met when they were 19 as sophomores at Beloit. They sent an invitation to my old mailing address. Nathaniel's getting married now, I guess. Now Deidre's getting married to this guy she knows from work. They've had a lengthy courtship as competing office clerks, and they really love each other. Yeah, they're a joy just to witness. But Deidre's getting married now, I guess. Carla's getting married. You know, she's barely 16, but that's still legal in this state, if that means anything. And the guy's like 9 years older. I'm sort of anxious, I'll confess. Carla's getting married now, I guess. Home for 7 weeks from his missionary service near the Andes mountain peaks to a girl from Santa Clara. She just bought herself a wedding dress. Yeah, Shandon's getting married now, I guess. Ready for that yet? Most of us barely own a car. Yes, love is real powerful, and I don't mean to seem contrary, but damn sure seems like everybody's getting married. Thank you. That concludes the country portion of the show. I'm moving over there now. You don't know that. Kimberly just called me a theater kid. I don't participate in the performing arts. I think they're a degenerate force upon society. Whoa, that was cool. One of the most important musicians in human history, Tom Lehrer, died recently, and I'm thinking about him a lot. and his song We Will All Go Together When We Go, which I'm not about to play because I'm not that dexterous, but if you haven't heard it, you should go listen to it. Important dude. And his ability to be funny behind a piano is still, in many ways, aspirational to me, mostly on like a gender level. Tom Lehrer has so much gender. This is not a Tom Lehrer song, but this is a song that lives in a similar cinematic universe. If you're familiar with his work, I think by the end of this you may agree. This song is called Pornography. If you're looking for an object lesson, babe, you can objectify me. If you'd rather kiss your television, we can do it like they do on TV. And if you think that seems unrealistic, baby, say the word and I'll go. But don't tell me your nickname is a secret, that's alright, I don't need to know. If you wanna go out on a cheap date, I'll take off my shirt behind your Jeep, babe. Don't skip out in the name of the Lord. I heard his mighty hand is stronger than the sword. I see your camera's on, but no one is recording these vivid memories. This VHS disease, maybe I could be your pornography. Man/woman, meet me in the middle. I can split the difference if you prefer. All I ask is keep calling me pretty. It'll make things just a bit easier. Who's that picture caught up in your locket? You can tell me, babe, it's alright. If I'm the boy you'll carry in your pocket when you kiss your mirror goodnight. And if you think we're ready for the next phase, stop on by, we're always open Sundays. Part-time sweethearts blowing off the can lids. Leather, do you wanna have kids? Out of practice, can we keep this candid, non-monogamous? That's fine by me. If, baby, I could be your pornography. I could want what you want if you want to want what I want, and if you want to want what I want, when I want to want you the way you wanted to be wanted, then I want to want you in the way that you like to be wanted. If you want to be liked how you want to be wanted, then you could want me, you could want me, you could want me. Word the moment. Da-da-da. Oh, I'm starting that over. Polaroid me 1,000 word the moment. Say whatever you've got to say. We'll be trading shifts. Oh, don't you know it's goth night at the Shame Cabaret? And me, I keep on being optimistic. I'll stay progressive, lean on the curve. Flirting with the sadomasochistic when I ask for what I deserve. And if you're done, then baby, lose my number. Make me your mistake when you were younger. 6 long days it takes to make a planet. It can't be all that hard, honey, can it? God, I just need somebody to man this little factory. So stick around, let's see if baby I could be your pornography. Thank you. As we approach the twilight of this set, I'd like to tell you about a project I've been embarking on for a couple of years now, which is my project to try to play every single Bob Dylan song ever, of which there are approximately 900. That's an approximation. There's some people on the internet who will get mad at me one way or the other for saying that number. But it's a pretty good one. And then it depends on if you want to count the stuff that he wrote but he didn't perform, gave to other artists, or if you want to count the stuff that he half wrote and then other people finished it. And you really start getting into the weeds. So I have a spreadsheet. There's specifications. I've not played this song. This is off of Bob Dylan's 1985 album Empire Burlesque, in which he attempted to reinvent himself as an 80s sex symbol. And I believe he succeeded. Trust yourself. Trust yourself to do what's right and not be second guessed. Trust yourself. Trust yourself to do the things that only you know best. Don't trust me to show you the truth, when the truth may only be ashes and dust. If you want somebody you can trust, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself to know the way that will prove true in the end. Trust yourself. Trust yourself to know there is no if and when. Don't trust me to show you beauty, when beauty may be only ash and dust. If you want somebody you can trust, trust yourself. Well, you're on your own, and you always were, in a land of wolves and thieves. Don't put your trust in ungodly men, or be a slave to what somebody else believes. Oh, trust yourself. And you won't be disappointed when vain people let you down. Trust yourself. And look not for answers where no answers can be found. Don't trust me to show you love, when my love may be only lust. If you want somebody you can trust, trust yourself. Oh, baby, trust yourself. Oh, you can trust yourself. This is a song for an enemy. Saw you yesterday morning. sweater, a bird's nest in your hair, and I saw the contempt in your eyes as you looked through me. Like I was reruns of breaking news, like I was bad TV, and there are things I could say, but I won't. There are things I could do, but I don't. Saw you again later, crying diamonds in the hall. Your wild ambition bleeding, pinned like a bug against the wall. And you didn't see me that time, and I'm glad that you didn't. I know these are the sorts of things that you would prefer to keep hidden, and there are things you could say, but you won't. And there are things you could do, but you don't. And I'll see you again later, and you'll see me around. These days who can help it? Life's a real small town, and someday you'll be famous, but that doesn't bother me. You'll still be the angry child that you used to be. Saw you get off the A train at 181st. You can hate me, you can want me, you can curse me with your curse, but I can take that all day, brother. I got time to kill. Someday I'll be happy. I don't think you will, and there are things we could say, but we won't. There are things we could do, but we don't. Okay, thanks for being out here, and also a huge shout out and appreciation for the sisters BREWTON, who were incredible and who said I enjoyed very much. Those fellas, they're going places. Take it from me, an old timer. We have two brief songs for you. We have a really, really new one and a pretty old one, and then we're done, and that's it, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you to the Hive for having us. Thank you to all of the people who are manning the cameras and the sound. This is a wonderful, wonderful place. And studio space and rehearsal space is very affordable. You should use it. We are. Next week. Inside, I learned to love the click in my jaw. You would have died before you'd use a 3-in-1. Don't want to meet another DJ, I think I'm at my limit tonight. The body is the venue, out in the parking lot there's a fist fight. You punch my card, you get me into parties that I hate. You drive my car, you call me baby, then you show up late. But we were kind to one another, yeah, I think we really helped each other out. And it was over in a minute, the second that you kissed her on the mouth. This is place, you told me this time. Well, baby, I've heard that one before. My body is a girlfriend who won't unlock the bathroom door. different from the inside out, but it's darker in here than it seemed from outside. It's new to me, not used to being something you regret. Now that I'm free, I can't even touch a candy cigarette. Oh, your body's like a temple. No, sorry, wait, that's not what I meant. It's like your body's an apartment, and baby, you just pay the rent. Oh, you just pay the rent. Yeah, you just pay the rent. 2, 3, and... Thank you. My little strap fell off at the very last possible moment. Problem solved. Thanks again for being here. Or there. We're Calvin Pineda and the Antacids. You can listen to us any place that you listen to music, mostly under my name, Calvin Pineda. Yeah, this is our last song. Well, the heavy rain drives into the sea like a BMW driven by a madman on the coastline of the night. And we are 7 feet apart, and my heart is pounding like the start of an engine powered by fright. Everything is gonna be alright. And all of these years that I have spent by myself with a copy of The Raven sitting on my top right-hand shelf, I've thought if hell is where I will see you next, my friend, well, at least I will be seeing you again. Well, the wind calls my name, and the shame of everything, it hits me like a hailstorm sailing out of the blue. And you are never letting go of what you know is true. You are glowing in the moonlight, and everything old is made new. Or so I wish to suggest to you. And all of these years that I have spent by myself with a copy of The Raven sitting on my top right-hand shelf, I've thought if hell is where I will see you next, my friends, well, at least I will be seeing you again. Well, at least I will be seeing you again. Life Pineda on the keyboard. Cleo McDermott playing bass. Cutie back there is Bennett Yoon. I've been Lucy Dacus. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. That was Calvin Pineda and the Antacids. Can we have one more round of applause for these special performers? Thank you. I enjoyed it, sir. How do you think that went? It was very entertaining for me. How did it go for you?
It was good. It's good to be back. It's good to be playing stuff with people here again.
Great. So you mentioned you were doing some solo work a little bit before this. Do you have any? Are you going to add any more band members? Is this the final crew?
Calvin Pineda and the Antacids has long been a sort of like revolving door, a huge collective. When it coalesced at school, I went to school kind of over in the direction of the East Coast. We would play some shows that would be like 3 of us, and one show we played there were 16 of us. And it tends to change from show to show. This is our core lineup for now. But I love playing with as many people as possible. It's a huge part of like what is fun and beautiful about this to me. So there will be others, more strange people involved.
Awesome. Thank you. I'd like to mention the Boise Hive for just a minute and talk about, I guess, the mental health benefits you get. It's a great benefit to be able to play music. How does it affect you and the music in terms of mental health and, anxiety, stress, those sort of things?
I like the excuse to shout. I don't do that a whole lot in my day-to-day existence. I'm a pretty genteel guy most of the time. But a big part of it, like I just said, is about community, which is, I think, a thing that the Boise Hive is really super good at. I have family who has volunteered here. I have family who have taken classes here. I've taken classes here. It's a great resource to get you connected. And yes, like a beautiful resource for mental health and for counseling services. There's all kinds of things that they can do, but it's also just a nice place to be around. It's very cozy in here. And the studios and the rehearsal spaces are super cheap. And so like I wish that so many more people knew about this place. It seems like it's already booked up a lot of the time, but I wish that it were even more.
Great. Well, that was Calvin Pineda and the Antacids. We'll wrap it up here. That was live at the Hive. You can join us again next week. We'll have more shows just like this at the Boise Hive. So everyone have a good night, and we'll see you next time.